As Bayern Munich count down the weeks, it might just be days, before they claim their record-extending 6th Bundesliga title in a row, they need a new manager for next year, and apparently Thomas Tuchel is now not interested. So where do they go?
Well, by all accounts, Thomas Tuchel already has an agreement with another club. Nobody's quite sure who exactly that other club is. Now, there are a number of names being bandied about in terms of taking over at Bayern Munich. They're still hopeful that Jürgen Heynckes extends his stay. I don't see that happening personally. And Heynckes himself hasn't hinted at anything of the sort. The question is, you're right, where do you turn to now? You look at who may be available. The likes of Jogi Löw have been mentioned. But is he prepared to give up his Germany job? If so, I think it's a great fit. Don't get me wrong. Even the likes of Pochettino has been mentioned. Again, that's a big step, a big leap. Pochettino happy with what he's doing in North London, happy with what he's building. But let's be honest, the Bayern Munich job is one that I'm sure they'll have a number of takers for, and could be of a huge interest to anybody. Just who?
It's an interesting one because everyone needs to kind of get their ducks in a row in terms of being politically acceptable. Mm-hmm. It's a very political job. Getting Rummenigge on board, getting Hoeneß on board, feeling secure enough in yourself, but then also mapping out the future of Bayern Munich, because they're going to be in transition soon as well.
That's right. And the thing with jobs like Bayern Munich, these big clubs, it's so much more than just what happens in the park. Now, what happens on the field on a Saturday afternoon, of course, is where you're going to be judged. But as you mentioned, there's a political aspect to it. You have to be in touch with the club and its commercial arm and everything else that comes along that you may not associate with other clubs, even other bigger European clubs. But it's so much more magnified when you're at a club like a Bayern Munich, like a Real Madrid, Barcelona, or indeed Manchester United. And that's the challenge. Who is the right person? Whose CV ticks all the boxes? And I'm not sure that person right now is out there or readily available.
Okay, so it could be a few weeks yet before we learn who will be taking over from Heynckes, and by then we imagine that Bayern Munich will be crowned Bundesliga champions yet again. It's a big job, it's a special job, it's going to take a special man to fill the boots.